Well, hello, North America, all the ships at sea. Welcome to the PM edition of the Match Game. That's right. I'm Gene Rayburn. And no. This is the Jack Henke Show, nighttime edition, coming to you live from my sunroom, or as I like to call it, the satellite Saukville sunroom. And it was a pretty sunny day today. Actually, it's still a little toasty in here, although it's cooling off nicely. Anyway, Jack will be along in a second. Jack is back now. Hopefully, we had a few technical difficulties when he was first in. Let's see if they are cured. Good evening, Jack.
I love the Commodore reference. Night shift. I absolutely fucking love that. That was just so great. I really did. That just made my night.
It's
after daily thing, you hear on the night shift.
It's actually at the forefront of my head. I dialed up. Springsteen had been on the Jimmy Fallon show about 6 or 8 months ago. And I guess he put an album out of like R&B soul stuff, which is not his usual wheelhouse, since he's usually talking about like, New Jersey working class issues and stuff like that.
Right.
It is a damn good performance. If you can dial this up at some point, he has this great backing band, and like his voice, if you see him in concert now, like clips of him in concert, he can't quite do the Born in the USA thing anymore because it just doesn't have the same power. He's a 75-year-old man. But for doing some smooth stuff like the Commodores, it's pretty good. And it's like,
did he do a night shift?
Yeah, I did night shift. It's a second career for him. I'm like, God, he could do R&B and soul stuff until he dies now. Well, it was really good.
Dylan's voice was gone 30 years ago.
It didn't matter.
It hasn't stopped him.
No, and actually, it's
funny. A lot of people. Bruce Springsteen, people will fight over his voice, whether he has a good voice or not. I will say he has a good voice for his own songs, which is
his own songs. Yeah, absolutely.
If you're a songwriting factory, how could you put someone down who writes that many songs?
Right.
Prolific.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, you'll be surprised. I mean, when he finds it, because he used to grunt his songs out, kind of, and this is just smooth, man. It's so good. Sounds
like me.
Yeah, well, it's something. So what's different about the PM show as opposed to the AM show? Usually the AM show, we're plying ourselves with coffee. This evening,
what do you have? You have had wine? You're actually drinking wine?
Why, yes, sir. It's a classy night. It's our first nighttime show. I
feel like I watched the end of Wedding Crashers the other night. Oh God, I watched the end of Wedding Crashers the other night, and I usually can't stand Will Ferrell, but in that bit part when he's not overwhelming the movie, when he goes, bring us some meatloaf.
Yes.
Hey, Margo. What? Can you bring me a platinum Bud Seltzer?
He feels left out. Jack feels left out. And if you're at home, I want to make sure everyone in the sound of our voice cracks something of an adult nature.
Crack it up, bitch. Let's go.
Absolutely. This feels weird, man. I'm getting used to it.
I think because we planned it for too long. It was in the planning stages. These things take time. You can't just.
I only brought this up 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yes. Yeah, so yes, you're right. It was definitely on the in R&D for far too long.
Oh, there she is.
There's Margo. Good evening. What you got there? Platinum?
Yeah.
I've never had Bud Light Platinum.
Well, the reason you do is it's 8% alcohol. That's a good hard seltzer.
Against the light.
If you know what I mean.
It's a seltzer?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. But I didn't know Bud Light got into that stuff.
Oh, God, yeah.
Everyone did because they had to survive because all the young youngsters wanted to be svelte yet drunk. So, how do you do that?
No, but I will say, I like seltzers because they don't feel. I was always a beer guy, but God, I remember my dad would say, "I don't drink beer anymore. It fills you up." That's how I feel now. It just takes up so much space. So anyway.
So I got my wine. It doesn't take up as much space, I don't think. But it's good. I stole this from my parents' house. Sorry, Mom. It's 14 Hands is the name of look at that steed on the front. That's Black Beauty. That's the Black Stallion. And it's a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh, that's dry.
It is dry. I like dry.
All right.
Drier wine. I like sweet wine.
In honor of us going a night with alcohol as opposed to coffee.
Yes.
I'm
full
gonna
360, everybody.
I'm like, well, kind of. We drank a lot in the morning
That's
too.
true. We did. That's
I'm going to christen this show with a quote
yes.
from Eddie Dane.
Okay.
Do you know who Eddie Dane is?
I do, but I don't know why I know him. He's
a character from Miller's Crossing.
Oh, the Dane, of course. He's the one who's fixing the fights.
Up is down.
Johnny Casper.
Up is down, black is white. Well, I think you're half smart. I think you were straight with your frail. I think you were queer with Johnny Casper. And I think you'd sooner join a ladies' league than gun a guy down. What a great way to open the show. But up is down, black is white. It's just classic
He's
stuff.
great when he says everyone keeps wisecracking around him. He's like, man, everyone around here is so wise.
I think, well, I don't know, because I don't even know all their movies, but I think that's an underrated Coen Brothers effort.
Oh, God, it's a masterpiece. No,
Do you
it's a dialogue masterpiece.
People don't know that one as much. Do you think?
They don't. No, well, they did two back-to-back. They were writing they did Miller's Crossing and Barton Fink back-to-back, and it was funny because they had horrible writer's block on Miller's Crossing, so they went off and wrote Barton Fink, which is about a writer with horrible writer's block, and then they went back and finished Miller's Crossing. That one came out first, and then like 8 months later, Barton Fink came out, so they were literally like kind of back-to-back, and saw them both at the Oriental, and that was like, man, that was the golden era. It was great.
Barton Fink was a wild one.
Oh, I love that movie.
It was in the Dark Twisted comedies that
yes,
I read to you.
It deserves that and more.
It said it was like a sci-fi thing. Is that right? I'm trying to remember.
No, I mean it's just very surreal. There's a lot of surrealism in there. Although probably not as much as one thinks. There it is. Is that Wild Berry?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, all right.
And they have the pink little top.
Gonna be that kind of show.
Yes, sir. Hey, right. Did you do the theme?
No, we should.
What? Right.
Well, I don't know. All right. Here's the theme, everybody. It's not just a show. It's a show with a theme.
Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
With a tuba.
So I didn't put. I told Russ this morning we were moving, and he goes,
I think he overreacted. He clearly overreacted. Okay.
I'm gonna have to rearrange my whole schedule. He said. Like,
well, programming note: what you're watching tonight will be available tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. as well. So twice as much Jack, which is illegal in most states, but clearly not in this one.
Well, it'll be good. Did you talk to Dr. Kelly? Have you heard from her?
I didn't.
Okay,
I will do that.
Patty Points, Lisa Curtis, AJ he might call in tonight, but he is in Madison visiting his brother. And
right, you mentioned that. Yes.
He has a speech, which is so he won't be doing his normal thing, but everybody's on board with it so far, which
Didn't
is
seem to be a problem.
Dr. Ben said if he can't be there, he'll tell me a time to tape it. It'll be good. It might be good for him too because he's running around a lot in the morning.
Yeah,
might be a good thing. We don't know what we're going to do for Friday.
Yeah.
What's that? Do we know what we're going to do for Friday? Are we doing a Friday at 7? Yes.
I think we could do a Friday at 7. I don't have a problem with that. Mondays are quirky for me for now because I work Monday nights till 8 p.m. So we'll probably be doing reruns on Monday nights for a while until I get that figured out. But maybe we'll just do. But maybe we'll be so brilliant for 4 days that we won't need Mondays. So
yeah, especially when people get us twice.
Well, right. What are you complaining about, Buster?
But this is like a big F you to Lola. I mean, no one's going to stop this.
Who? What you talking about, man? Anyway, but I freshened the joint up. I got a new microphone. Hopefully, I sound a little better than usual, or worse. I'm not sure which.
I don't know.
I even brought in a Focusrite. I got an extra like audio compressor. I turned my sunroom into a real studio here.
It's going to be a moon room pretty soon. with the weather changing.
That's very true. I'm ready. Actually, it's a little balmy in here. For the day was hot, clearly, because I came in the sunroom and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to do radio here tonight." Good.
AC, no, to the sunroom.
Yeah,
Not really.
Not really. No, I mean it comes in, but when you're a sunroom, guess what wins? It's AC versus the hot of the sun.
The sun's going to win.
Sun's gonna
win. Good. That's too bad for you.
Yeah.
But in honor of this occasion, Lisa has whipped up a new Barbie drink. I just sent you a visual. It's the Barbenheimer.
Oh, fantastic!
A dark chocolate mocha with fluffy raspberry cold foam. The raspberry has been all over the place lately. We've been talking about raspberry and cream, raspberry pie, raspberry.
What's going on?
Cake.
Is it like, I guess it's that time of year?
I was talking to Jude in Ireland, mostly to Jude, because
I would think, yes.
But Jude had her best year ever at the county fair. She took over, I think, 11 first place finishes, one of which was.
You know what that equates to? $35. I'm sure she did well.
She does. She not only does food, she does floral arrangements. She does arts and crafts.
Right. Does you get money for that, or is it just the honor?
Not the honor. You can dance in front of your foes all for the next 364 days. Faux pas. She, her winning scone got the outstanding thing of the fair. It is cinnamon raspberry. I said, I've never heard of cinnamon raspberry before.
Those two together.
I make it for Ireland all the time. Yeah.
I mean, maybe. Okay.
She also got her banana nut muffins, got first place in an outstanding ribbon. She got outstanding for a floral thing. We might have to have her on in the fall for an update on Judaism.
Here's a picture of their beverage there.
That's a Barbenheimer. Only at the
good.
Java House.
I don't see a lot of the Heimer in there. I see a lot of Barb, but where's the Nuke?
What are you talking about?
Well,
it looks dark chocolate mocha.
Oh, wait, now I see. It's a little discolored underneath. I guess the dark chocolate mocha signifies utter annihilation and ruin.
It's dark.
Absolutely, it's dark.
Have you seen Barbie yet? Did you take your mom?
I did not take my mom. No.
Okay. Did you go to it?
I did not. No, I want to.
No.
It's hitting. Yeah, it's hitting our own Rivoli, I think, next week.
No way.
Yeah, they're doing it. Yes, absolutely. I swear to God.
Alice and Jerry are pulling some strings.
They are. Every now and then. They got Indiana Jones really fast, too, so that was kind of cool.
Well, have you seen that?
I did. That I saw. I liked it.
Did you?
I didn't love it, but I liked it. Yeah, people were very harsh to it, and it was needlessly so. So it was good. I had a good time. It was
good
fun.
Chance that everybody's had enough of Harrison Ford.
Well, I mean, yeah, all the complaints, I didn't say they're invalid, but if you just take the movie on its own, when I went into that movie, I tried to pretend like it was the first Indiana Jones movie I'm ever watching. I thought that would be a healthy way of looking at it. You clearly are not healthy, so that won't be happening with you. However,
How could you say that? How could you say that?
Easy.
The first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark, is a classic.
It's actually the probably greatest movie made on American soil.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
No,
it's not dodgeball. We're not going there. It's the PM show. I thought you'd class it up a little more.
Paul.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the beautiful thing about Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I've beat this drum before, is that it is the perfect mesh of it's a smart movie, and it's also a damn entertaining movie. And it's really rare that you get those two together. You just don't. I mean, you get Hollywood popcorn, bubblegum, whatever. But Raiders of the Lost Ark is a brilliantly crafted movie. It's perfect. If there had never been any sequels, that would have been okay.
Did Spielberg write it? No, he directed it. Right?
Lucas was the story. Lawrence Kasdan wrote the script, who used to be a great writer, and then lost his mind. And he wrote that with a guy named Philip Kaufman, who wrote and directed the Right Stuff. Breaking the Sound Barrier movie. Yeah. Kaufman? Yeah, Philip Kaufman. Yeah.
Jackie Decker.
One of my people.
She's watching. Jackie Decker.
Hey,
Jackie Decker is one of your people?
Jackie, she's everybody's people.
Let us know how you're feeling, Jackie. We are concerned. That's Terry Sweet
still kind of struggling a little bit there. I wasn't sure if she had some COVID issues there, but
Terry said you guys might do better at night. People, they've had their dinner.
Terry thinks we're going to do better at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one's going to do better at night than me. If you know what I'm saying.
On the night shift.
Can we play that without losing our license?
No.
Oh, shoot. But hey, we got business.
We got business.
Night or day.
No,
Night or day. Mr. Bob's. Mr. Bob's
Yes.
Under the Bridge. Outreach community organization serving the homeless community in Milwaukee and surrounding communities. Two things they are in need of, in particular, this week, if possible.
Mm-hmm.
Need men's jeans, please, sizes 28 to 44. Thank you very much. Always need the jeans. And backpacks, value greatly. They're always, when people are talk about going mobile, the old Who song, they're truly mobile.
Yeah.
A backpack is a very valuable thing. And so if you have a slightly used, broken in backpack, I contend that almost everybody who has ever had kids has at least one backpack in their house that
or if you have 5 kids, you might have 15.
Right, could qualify for Mr. Bob's, where they really, really, really use and appreciate it. So,
and Jackie, the most positive person in the world, has gone negative, so that's good. And that is good.
She is awesome.
Congrats on the negativity.
Absolutely. Spreading negativity. So backpacks and jeans, please, for Mr. Bob's, check out MrBobsUnderTheBridge.org. Tomorrow night is a drop-off night.
I got a ton.
7 p.m.
I got a ton from my dad, and it's all perfect condition, unused, unwashed.
Okay.
Washed.
Get there.
Yeah, I got to get there. It'll be my first drop off. So I got to check their list too, because there might be stuff in there that they're not taking at this time.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem to be, because it's like short sleeve shirts, button down. It's all my dad. It's basically my dad and I dressed a lot alike. So there we go.
AJ.
What in God's name is? Oh, it's AJ. Oh, he's coming in. All right, AJ's beaming in. I'll turn it over to AJ. I'm gonna clam up because he's on the phone. Too many voices doesn't work. So I'm gonna drink wine and listen to the sports. Here you go. Do it, man. Here you go.
Hey, bud.
Do it, man.
Are you there?
Yep.
Bulldog, can you hear him?
Pretty good.
A little bit. Speak up.
I'm in transit right now, guys.
In transit? Where's that? Transit, Wisconsin?
We're on our way to Madison.
Ah, cool.
Perfect.
How's it going?
Perfect.
Good. How's it going? With the agent.
Oh, no.
With the agent and Mom. So,
Oh, thank God.
Now we're in trouble.
There's one good bikini in the car. Hey, AJ, Brewers.
what's up?
Their second extra inning game in a row, right?
I know they won 7-6.
Instead of losing 7-3, which is damn good.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Yeah. How they won today was quite interesting. They were down 4-0, and then they got up 5-4, and they had a bad hop on a ball to second base. No one to Bryce Terrain, and he misplayed it, and they scored a run. And then in the ninth or in the 10th, the third baseman threw the ball away and the run scored.
Today, who's third baseman? Brewers, because I think didn't they scored one in the 10th, right? And then the Brewers scored 2. If I saw the box score right.
They scored 1 in the 10th.
Okay.
They scored 2 in the 10th.
They won. That's the important thing.
Yes, sir.
So who do they have next, Age? Do you know?
They have Chicago, the Southsiders.
Oh, well, boy, they better be able to beat. Well, they have a terrible time with last place teams. Are they
on Friday?
On Friday? Are they playing there? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Brewers fans can make that drive. There's going to be nobody in the stands for the White Sox. They're awful.
They are awful. Plus, they get in fights. I don't know if you've seen that video yet.
They don't really get in fights. They just get punched and drop to the ground.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not really getting into a fight. Well, cool. All right. What else do you have?
I have. Let's see.
Well, we can talk about. You and I were talking about the Badgers. Was that this morning?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
The first preseason poll is out, the coaches poll, and
Yes, sir.
I was kind of surprised. You weren't so surprised that the Badgers made it into the top 25 preseason.
I'm not surprised because I think it's all fickle reputation. To be honest, I think most of it is reputation based on what he did at Cincinnati and what the opponent transfers that they have a lot of belief in the transfers. So I'm not surprised.
Okay. All right. Well, do you think at the end of the year, AJ, they'll still be in the top 25?
Yes.
Ooh, that's big.
I think it might be a top 15 team.
What?
Yeah.
What is agent smoking? You're getting something. So you're inhaling something in the car, is there?
It's the brownie pot smoke.
Oh man. Well, I mean, I'm a huge fan. I'm an alum. If that happens, I'd be very happy. Are you guys, after you go to Madison, are you going straight on out to Pullman to hang out until that game goes out there in September?
What?
You're driving out to Pullman, Washington, to watch Washington State and the Badgers?
No.
No.
That's not on the list.
Okay. Okay, what's your prediction for Washington State, Wisconsin this year?
Well, Washington State was a lot older last year than it will be this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Wisconsin's got a lot of experience this year, so I think Wisconsin's going to win.
You do?
10 points. By 10 points.
10 points? That's a big swing going out there.
By the way, it's a 2:30 game. I think it's a 6:30 game that night too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the Badgers have a big following. Fickle will be a huge hero if he can bring them back. Yeah, have you heard anything about Paul Christ? I haven't heard a thing about him.
No. Oh yeah, he got a job at Texas.
What?
Yep.
University of Texas?
Yep.
Offensive coordinator?
Offensive analyst.
Okay. For Sarkisian?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, he certainly seems like a nice guy. Have you ever met him? You were the agent, ever met him?
No, I never met him.
Me either.
No,
I have a knuckleheaded nephew who was a walk-on and got a scholarship back in the not 90s, a while ago. And Chris was the offensive coordinator there, and he spoke very highly of the kind of person he is.
He's a quiet guy, but I'm sure he's a very good dude.
So a lot like me, quiet and good.
You quiet? I don't know.
Yes. All right. Well, cool. I saw a power ranking where they had the Brewers at 11.
11?
I can't believe that there aren't more than 10 teams that are better than they are.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's not 10 teams that are better than the NL, that's for sure. But in the AL, you think about that AL East is stacked. So
yeah.
I think they get a lot of credit. They get a lot of credit off that.
Well, they should. They're good. Orioles are number one now.
All teams are good in the AL East.
Orioles number one.
By the way, keep an eye on Seattle for the playoffs. They're getting hot now. It's the right time.
They're getting hugely hot. Yeah, big time.
Yeah. They
gonna make it?
I think so.
They did well in the playoffs last year. They lost to Houston.
I think Julio Rodriguez is getting hot, so it's good for them.
Damn straight. He's really good. What do you think, AJ, about the San Diego Padres? They're a conundrum.
They're a mess. That's what they are.
Do you think
they're a $400 million mess, Dak, and I absolutely love it.
For some reason, I don't dislike them as much as I dislike the Mets for doing that, but they're just as bad, aren't they? They've got a huge number of.
They're not as bad, but they're underperforming for sure.
Is that Juan Soto? Is he one of the best players in baseball?
He was. I don't know if I wouldn't consider that anymore.
He's really young, though, isn't he?
He's 20.
Yeah.
I think he's 25 now. I think.
Man, if that, right?
Yeah. He's 22, 24, I think.
And then Tatis Jr. is back.
Tatis is back. Machado's healthy. Got Hader. They basically have a super team over there.
Yeah. You don't hear.
On paper, it was supposed to be a super team. Yeah.
Well, I think that the Dodgers' payroll is bigger than theirs, isn't it?
It is.
And they're in the same division. Giants are in the top 10 too. They have 3 good teams in that national. 4. Diamondbacks are pretty good.
But the Diamondbacks are falling off.
Yeah.
The Diamondbacks are back to 500 now.
They've had a good year though.
Yes, they have. Yeah.
And the Angels are sinking.
They're sinking.
I guess I'm not gonna have to buy an Angels hat.
No, I wish I would have, though.
Yeah. Well, there's time yet.
They're not going to keep both ties.
Well, no. Any predictions for where he's going?
Yes.
Okay. Want to share it with us or no?
Yes. I think he's going to stay in California, and I think he's going to be a Dodger.
Ugh. That would make me throw up. Interestingly, he spent the last 2 off seasons in Seattle, of all places.
Probably because it's away from the media.
Right. But I mean, it's a little big town, but they got a lot going on there too.
Do they still have the fish market?
Of course, for God's sake, people live for that. Yeah. So you think your prediction, your takeaway for baseball right now is Brewers make the playoffs or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about?
I don't know who has what though. I think they'll make the playoffs, but I don't know who has what.
Are you thinking the Cubs are going to win the division?
The schedule says the Cubs are going to win the division.
I don't care about the schedule. What do you say?
I don't think the Cubs will win the division.
Okay, if the Brewers aren't winning the division, the Cubs aren't. Are the Reds?
No, I said I don't know what the Brewers will make the playoffs as, but I think they'll make the playoffs. And I think the Reds are falling. They can't beat the Nationals.
Neither can the Brewers.
Yeah. 2 points.
Yeah.
But I would say this next 3-city road trip is going to tell us a lot about this team.
What?
They got a 3-city trip against Chicago. Then they go to play the Dodgers, and then they go play. I believe is it Philadelphia, Jack?
Oh God, I don't know. They go west and east then, like that. I don't know what it is.
I think they have next, and I think they have to play somewhere at home. No, it's like 3. It's 4 playoff positions. On the White Sox, you got 3 or 4 playoff from home.
Okay. Well, I'd rather bring on the good teams, except for the Braves, who they can't beat at all. But other than that, they seem to play better against good teams than they do against the bottom feeders.
They do. I'd be interested to see if Texas, if they get Scherzer again. That was one of my main points from earlier in the show. I'd be interested to see if they get Scherzer again or not.
Well, they will. That's how it works for them.
Yeah, they will.
Okay.
But the rotation is lined up pretty good for this weekend. It's Woodruff on Saturday, or no, Woodruff on Saturday, turns on Sunday. So.
Okay.
So we just get through Friday and we're all set.
Your buddy Miley pitched today, right? Or last night?
No, Miley pitched last night.
How'd he do?
Give up 3.
That's a.
No, actually, give up 1. Yesterday? No, it was 3-3. Figueroa gave up. Miley gave up 1 yesterday.
I hear Lisa, the back there.
Yeah, there wasn't reason this year.
Thank God.
Somebody has to stabilize it, right?
It ain't gonna be me. It better be Lisa. All right.
Late night tapings could get more colorful.
Yes, the one thing we probably don't need, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You sir.
It'll be interesting. I'm actually happy that we went to late night because then I can watch the sports as they're actually happening. So
Cool.
I don't have to make it many.
And then
I can make live predictions.
well, right away, Bulldog just went away for his third snack of the night. But Russ said right away, "What stage are you going to do when basketball starts?" Russ was looking ahead for you. And I said, "We'll figure it out. We'll either tape it or something, but we'll figure it out."
Yeah, basketball. Tell Russ he doesn't have to wait until November 13th.
Okay, so we just have to hold on until November 13th.
Oh, God made DVR.
Excellent. All right.
What'd you say, Bulldog? Did I miss something?
So that's why God made DVR.
PBR.
That's what got me a DVR. Right.
If Bulldog's talking, you didn't miss anything. Don't worry.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right. Well, we appreciate your dedication, phoning it in.
You're welcome.
Have a good weekend. We want to hear tomorrow night. We want to hear all about how the speech went.
Yes, sir. You know it.
Okay. Are your parents going to slow the car down when they push you out, or are they going to come to a complete stop?
Yeah, they're going to slow down. They'll slow down.
Just a little bit. All right, Bokinis, that's it. We appreciate you. Have a great trip, and let us know how the tacos. We'll talk tomorrow night. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you for being there and putting up with them.
Thanks for keeping it clean tonight.
You better shut it off now.
It's going quick.
Yeah, the shit's about to hit the fan. Patty's joining us. So anyway, all right. Take care. Good luck tomorrow. You let us know how it goes.
Thanks, boys.
Yep. See ya.
Take care.
Bye.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we're getting that.
Bounce back again.
Not anymore.
And you're right.
It's much better. Thank you.
Oh, it's still there.
Still there.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I had to de-mic. Hang on. To get AJ on the phone. There.
Oh, I think. Nope.
Now.
No.
Still bouncing.
What?
Still bouncing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Gonna reboot.
You take over. I'm rebooting.
Okay. Cool. All right.
The show
Play a little night shift.
All right. We're going to bring the level up 100% there. All right. Much better. As much as I like listening to myself, I have a limit. So it's really hot in my sunroom right now, hence the extra button. Whoo-wee! Oh, Patty's here to save the day. Perfect. We lose a Patty, we lose a Jack and gain a Patty. I like the way that's working. So without further ado and a don't, here's our own Miss America, Miss Cedarburg. I'm not sure I put that in the right order or not, but it's Miss Patty Galoon Hansen. Hello. Welcome.
Well, thank you. Where did Jack go?
Oh, he's been having a little technical issue tonight.
Oh.
I don't know if it's internal or external, but it's fine. A different set because this is sort of the at-home version.
Yeah, this is the at-home version. Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I got my friend here.
Is that the kind of a Barbenheimer thing going on there?
Well, it's George Jetson that with the pink wig on, and my first communion veil. Man, do I have questions. Yeah.
Number one, why is George Jackson in drag? I'd missed that episode. Jane, stop this crazy thing.
Yeah.
And so let's start with George and we'll work our way up to the communion. Why is George wearing a pink wig, Patty?
Well, because one time I don't remember what I was for a Halloween thing, and I had the pink wig. And I didn't know what to do with it after Halloween.
So clearly we should put it on George Jetson because Fred Flintstone was occupied.
Right, exactly.
Okay, good, fine.
Kathy didn't want it either, so I
understand. Wow, it adds an all new element that I don't think Hanna-Barbera had intended for George Jetson. So
and he also has his what do you call it, Mardi Gras beads on. Man,
George is cutting loose. He must have been nipping at the communion wine. Speaking of communion wine, why is your first communion veil out?
Again, I didn't know what to do with it, so I just put it on.
It all winds up on George. Man alive. Hello, Jack. Welcome back.
Oh, my God. What the? Oh, no.
Don't ask any questions. We've answered them all. So the one on the right is Patty, and I don't know who the one on the left is with the veil.
Well, if the one on the right is Patty, if you're looking at it from Patty's view or from ours.
It doesn't help that I've been drinking wine tonight. I'm just wondering what's going on.
I've never heard you drink or seen you drink wine before. You've never had wine before in your life.
I'm Jewish. My God.
Patty, oh my God. Patty's got a veil.
She is. She dumped Mr. Wonderful this morning, and she's getting married as we speak.
Oh.
George Jetson in drag. It all makes sense now.
Is that really George Jetson?
George Jetson. Well, it was.
Oh, before he went Barbie style. Oh, where did you get George? That is fantastic. Where'd you get George? And he's got the beads.
Stop this crazy thing.
Ich bin Sparkles. That's unbelievable.
Jetson.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So this is George, and he's got his Mardi Gras beads.
I was gonna say the beads.
And I had my first communion veil on him as well. But
oh my God! Does that mean when you lost your virginity?
What? We going there tonight? Boy, welcome to the night show of the Henke Show. All right.
Are you kidding? Patty's there. Patty's in the gutter at 8 a.m. Why would she be there at night?
This is,
yeah, which reminds me, Michael's ready to sue me.
Oh.
Yeah, because you know he's coming in to help me, and he's threatened a sexual harassment thing on me. I told him to sit on my lap and take dictation.
Aha! Boom.
Wow. You know.
Nothing like a dictator.
Yeah. I tell you. Actually, I think Michael's got a sweet case on his hand. I would like to take his case. So have him call me after the show. We're gonna get to the bottom of this if we have to go right to the top.
Can't be a dictator.
My God. Man. You keep like pushing stuff off your desk like Dabney Coleman in 9 to 5 and to look down his shirt and stuff, don't you? You're like, hey, turn around. Let me get a
Dabney Coleman. Of all the names I could have predicted. You know, did you guys know? I know you didn't know this, Patty. I know you're on for a reason, many reasons, but on this date, this is a historic date in movie history.
Ah.
Do you know what happened on this date in 1985?
85 this date. Boy, Back to the Future, Back to School.
It's been in the news a lot lately, actually.
I don't know what.
Bulldog? Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, I did see an indication of that this morning, which is kind of sad, kind of bittersweet this week, isn't it?
But yes, it was. But the really good movie premiered in 1991 on this date.
91. Goodfellas.
Which is really funny. At this website, it said, I have to read it word for word. In 1991, we finally solved the problem of how to get Jean-Claude Van Damme into more movies. Double him, double impact, in which he plays not one but two roles, came out today in 1991. With a 33% Rotten Tomato score, you can't not watch this movie. And the last movie thing.
You know what's great about Double Impact? He kicked his own ass at one point.
Did he really? Was he a good guy and a bad guy?
And you betcha.
Wow.
Not easy.
Escape from LA came out. I never saw that. I love Escape from New York.
Yeah, no, LA wasn't that great.
All right. And the writer's strike, 100 days. That's a bump today. Anyway, Patty, enough. I'm sorry to take your time. You and George. Or is it Georgina?
Georgette.
It's non-binary, Jetson?
Yeah, right. Well, he goes back and forth. So what is that?
Wow, that's
pretty nice. You know, he, they, them, there.
A little something there going on there. Yeah.
Nahishi we dehu.
Exactly. I'm glad we have representation.
Mr. Roboto.
We have proper representation on this the PM episodes of Jack Henke.
When I was in grade school, my teacher taught us how to remember pronouns, and she made up this name, and the name of the person was Aihishi Widehu.
Little did she know how forward thinking she was being at that time. that would become a thing.
That Pee Wee Herman is kind of like the Three Stooges. I mean, you either get them or you don't.
Well, if those who don't, those conversations are very short with me. We don't have a lot to talk about when it comes to the Three Stooges. Pee Wee Herman, I get it. People don't quite, he's pretty. Actually, it's funny. He was a pretty edgy comic. He was doing he started with the Groundlings in Los Angeles, and his shtick had an edge to it. When he started doing Saturday morning TV for kids, I think he kind of lost that edge a little bit, right? And rightfully so.
And he always said that it was always for the kids. People are like, you're writing that for the adults, right? He's like, no. This is for the kids. It's just that
well, Andy Kaufman said, wrestled women and said it was for kids too. So, I mean, he said Tony Clifton was for kids.
You can't put Andy Kaufman in the same sentence with Pee-wee.
Oh, they're close though, because
That
they,
was a bizarre one.
Well, yeah, I guess. Nah, I think you can. I think you can. Absolutely, you can. I'll fight you on that one.
No, divider versus uniter. That's what I'll say.
Well,
Pee-wee brought people together.
No, there are people who hate Pee Wee Herman. So you've just discounted like 49% of America here.
Yes,
we
right.
lost.
I win.
You know that you'd be more despotic than usual on the evening show.
Landslide. Well, we're talking dictators.
Oh boy! Here we go. My goodness. So
despotic.
Yes.
And George Jetson in one of all every day. Did you ever say that? Of all the words I could have predicted what I would hear today, that despotic isn't one of them. George Jetson in drag is another catchphrase I wouldn't have
chalk it up to the 14 hands.
Bulldog drinking wine. And it's not Manischewitz. It's unbelievable.
When you get drunk enough, it's Manischewitz. Oh, very nice.
What?
What's up?
Hey, have you guys heard about the Japanese strawberries are like thousands of dollars?
That's dirty, man. Put that away.
That is dirty. Oh, and look at that. That's even dirtier. Holy shamoly.
Tune in tonight to see Patty Galoon Hansen eat a big strawberry. We need some blazing jazz.
Blazing jazz.
Take it slower. Don't eat so fast.
You need to get a pole in here, huh?
You and Georgette on the pole.
Oh, what about a Hungarian? No, just a pole.
Oh my goodness! Let's rescue this show.
Hungry?
Anyway, Patty, let's talk gems. Let's talk jewels. What's going on in that world?
No, I got to show you something first. I got something you don't have. No.
Oh, well, all right. Let's be adults about this.
The Jetson dollars would be one of them.
I mean, surely, yeah.
Here's a really cool thing.
You got us on that. What do you got there? Well, that's a.
Oh, Terry Sweet.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had swag.
Skimpy Bikini Vodka Martini T-shirt.
That's badass.
Oh man, that is badass.
Very cool.
He's got a new store on Etsy.
Oh, He's making some dough.
Yes,
he knows where the real money is, as Yogurt from Spaceballs said. Merchandising. Spaceballs, the flamethrower.
He actually has a lot of really cool stuff on his Etsy store. So
he does.
I bought the Skimpy Bikini and Vodka Martini shirt.
Nice. That's very cool. He's going to be with us tomorrow night.
He should sell some Skimpy bikinis. That's just a thought. I mean, just go right to the source,
Okay.
Very strategically placed letters.
Yeah.
To read it's very difficult. You got to get in close. Lady! Oh! All right. Anyway. Okay. Yes. Thank you. You're so healthy tonight. Is that your dinner or one strawberry?
That's my dessert.
Oh, okay. Well,
I got 3 of them. Or that was, now I have 2 left.
All right.
So,
yes.
Okay. Have you guys ever heard of smartphone pinky?
I've not.
It's a thing. Well, we think it's a real thing. We're not real sure. Right. But so in other words, you hold your phone like this. They're saying some doctors and people are agreeing that their little fingers becoming deformed. And mine definitely is.
Put down the damn phone. Yeah, no, I catch myself doing it. It's funny because actually you do it without thinking, and then maybe 25 minutes into your very important scrolling, where you get angrier and angrier and to use a lot of bad words. Suddenly your pinky hurts too. So not only are you pissed off at various at political figures, your pinky hurts. It's not fair.
Exactly. So anyway, this company that I buy a lot of jewelry from, apparently did a personality study.
Okay.
Depending on what size your pinky is as compared to your other fingers.
All right.
And then that is indicative of what kind of ring you should wear. So I thought, well, heck, let's just take this test and see what you guys are. Okay.
All right then.
So the medium
Just say
people,
indicative.
Pardon?
No, go ahead.
She
I'm
said
listening.
indicative.
Indicative. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Indicative.
Wow. Indicative is the gift that keeps on giving.
It's all over. She can't see it. It's all over the dick words tonight. There's dictator. There's Dick. He's talking about dictation. Dick Tracy, did you say before?
Yeah. His watch.
Okay.
So the medium pinky folks. Let me see. I think I have a diagram here too.
All right.
A long time ago, I sent one over to you, Jeff, but that was like a jillion years ago. So I think
I still have it. I keep everything, but I don't know where to find it.
I don't have the pinky thing, but you know what? I get this because I rub this all the time.
Oh, good. That's so sweet.
I wonder where mine went when I moved upstairs. It may have gone. Okay, here we go.
So there you go. So the medium pinky is when the top of your little finger meets the height of the first joint crease of your ring finger.
I think
That
that's
means
me.
You have an average pinky.
I think that's me.
Is that you? It goes to the top.
No surprise.
Yeah.
An average?
Mine's bigger.
But,
Oh, dude, what's going on with your pinky? That's weird.
Well, I broke this one. I had a compound dislocation. This one.
Ooh,
So
that looks good. That's all messed up, man.
I can't straighten it, but it's still longer than yours.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's you know.
Okay, so what does that mean, Patty?
you have a medium pinky.
Bulldog.
That means you are even keeled and reliable.
Knock it off over there. All right, you.
0 for 2. Where did you get this?
Came from Quality Gold.
Oh, wow. They know personalities. Oy. Quality gold.
Yeah. And
This tracks.
they said that sometimes these attributes can make you seem distant to people and more reserved.
People, we'd love to see a reserve bulldog. I've never seen a reserve bulldog. Never.
But it says here, your warmth and personality will only be revealed as people get to know you better.
Oh, gosh.
They have said that a signet ring that features an ornamental shank can signal your artistic side and let others know there is more to you than meets the eye.
Yes.
So what that is like this.
What you got for me there?
See, look how the.
Oh, I like that. You know, my dad.
Yeah.
My dad had one like that.
Did
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, we were going through some of his jewelry
You
lately.
went to a movie with your dad in your dreams.
Yes, we did.
How cool was that?
Well, it was a pretty intense movie. It was like I said, we were going like the story of Pol Pot in Cambodia. It was like grueling.
I was jealous when I heard
Pol
that.
Pot.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's ugly. It's a nasty
Well,
movie.
cool. So okay, Jack, you're the
Dragging
long,
all that stuff.
you're the
What's that?
long pinky person.
What's that? Yeah, mine's
Okay.
bigger.
All right. So you're long pinky person. This means that you're very artistic, and that you are often guided into things like playing piano and guitar and all that kind of stuff. And it says that people who have very long pinkies are often very competitive and type A personality.
I don't. This thing's 0 for 2. First of all, bulldogs have never been even keeled. Second of all, I'm always like.
What is that?
Kill or be killed.
You're always even keeled.
No,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
me very even keeled. Unless
Heal or be killed.
unless you're in the left lane going 50 miles an hour, then that might get me out of my shell.
boy.
But it takes a lot.
Oh boy.
Well, they suggest that you go with a sleek, understated look.
Sleek, that's me. Sleek and understated.
Yeah, and they said too that you should check your competitiveness at the door.
At the door.
Anyway, this is
Ooh.
Oh boy. The Godfather, just what he needs.
Yes, kiss my ring.
Oh man, then he'll have you kiss the other. He'll start with the ring and work your way around.
Boy, that was the Godfather with a Jewish accent.
Hey,
and he worked his way around. Oh God,
Don Abramowitz.
So the last one,
I tell you,
moi.
is you.
Oh, well,
of course.
Well, let's see your pinky. We prove it? Prove it.
Well, I got long nails on, so it makes
Okay.
But I'm short. Big surprise.
So short people got short pinkies.
Yeah, I got a short pinky. So
Got no reason to live though.
I know, isn't that the truth?
Ask Randy Newman.
I know, right? So anyway, but people with short pinkies usually have a great sense of humor, and what they lack in pinky length is easily made up with their good cheer and a flair for the flamboyant.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Can't see it at all.
You're the only one who has a George Jetson like that in the entirety of southeastern Wisconsin. I promise you that.
Southeastern Wisconsin. Right.
I may be selling you short.
The solar system. There you go. Selling her short. Wow.
Says, needless to say, large attention-grabbing rings suit them, regardless the size of their hands. A sprinkling of diamonds and colored stones add to their outgoingness.
Hey, just goes,
wow.
A sprinkling.
Fantastic.
And so here's like a sprinkling.
Oh my.
Whoa, the snake.
You got the serpent.
Yeah, because when you wear a snake ring on this finger, it wards off the evils of mind, heart, and soul.
Aha. And then you offer an apple, and next thing you know, adios, paradise.
That's right.
Well, what do you guys think? Do you think it was pretty accurate? Did Quality Gold nail you guys right on the head?
1,000%. Absolutely. I will embody those traits.
They got you right. They got 1 out of 3. 333, which is Hall of Fame in baseball. So not bad.
Go. See, not too bad. We'll take it.
Not too bad.
Okay.
What?
And
So
Patty
what's
looks pretty happy with. Patty looks pretty happy with that little. Look at her.
Absolutely.
She can't even talk.
Very pleased. Very pleased. So, Patty, what's on the docket for the remainder of your day? I mean, this is we usually talk to you in the morning when you've got like the day ahead of you. What are you and Georgette? George lost his hair.
But not his head.
Jane, get my wig. Stop this crazy thing.
How long you've had a George Jetson?
That's got to be a county fair victory.
Oh, Jack, you know when I got him? Is What's Poppin'?
Yeah.
Popcorn joint. Okay.
He was part of the decor in What's Poppin'.
Very cool.
Why did you opt for a Hanna-Barbera?
Well, it was all 50s and 60s decor.
Oh, right on. Okay, that makes sense. I can dig it.
And I had a ton of, and I still have them. Getting ready to sell them all at a rummage sale. What do you call them? Little trolls.
Oh yeah, get those guys out of there. Yeah, we're done with those guys.
Yeah, amazing what those suckers go for.
Oh,
the 90s will never die.
Yeah.
So there we go.
So my evening is very exciting from here on out. After I'm hanging up with you guys, I'm going to wash the makeup off my face, get into my pajamas, and go to bed.
I think
3:15 every morning.
George looks pretty happy about this.
Yeah.
Does Mr. Wonderful know about you too?
I think Mr. Wonderful knows by now.
Michael, there's a guy named George in your kitchen.
Yeah, I can't get him out of bed.
Our man should be nominated for sainthood, for God's sake.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, well, not sure when the paperwork has to be turned in for that, but we'll double check. So anyway, he's enjoying retirement, of course, beyond being sexually exploited on his volunteer job.
Right. And I think if he doesn't shape up, I'd have to have him come in twice a week.
Oh yeah, I know why you want him. Yeah. Gee, Patty, everything's done. What do you want me to do? Well, let me tell you. Oh, I knocked over those manila folders. Could you pick them up, please? Slowly.
Oh, I love the cut of your khakis.
Don't run. Oh All of this is happening on Washington, everyone. This is all going down in our fair city.
In the theater district.
In the theater district. Oh my God!
It goes on.
Wow, my gosh! I gotta stop over and just see.
No,
I'm going over to see if Michael needs help.
No.
Want to become one of my lackeys there?
If the office is if Patty's office is rocking, don't come a knocking. That's what I was to say. Oh man!
I just need, like, Michael, is there anything I need to? Is there anyone I need to call for you?
Oh man!
Oh my! Big trouble!
Poor man! I feel so badly for him.
He's rich. He's the richest man alive.
He
I won't tell you anything
absolutely is. Is he still up, or has he turned in already?
No, he's not.
Ba-dum-bum.
He does way to bed after I do.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
because now that he's retired, he sleeps late. And,
got a teenager in your house again.
Yeah, I'm up at 3:15, and
that's intense. I mean, I knew people who worked in radio who used to get up at 3 o'clock just for like the 5 a.m. morning show. But what are you doing at 3:15?
I get like a couple of cups of coffee in me and
Good.
then work out.
Okay.
So,
Well, I knew you were definitely doing the health thing. I saw you twirling around some ropes the other day. What the hell's going on there? Was it ropes or were you?
Yeah, that was so cool. That was really fun because the last time I did that, so hold on, George.
Hi, George. Get out of here.
The last time I did that, I went upside down. I thought as I was upside down hanging on the rings.
Yeah, sure.
Wouldn't it be cool if I could go another quarter way around like a pike backwards? And so I tried it, and of course my abs were not strong enough to hold that position.
Well, it's tough.
And I started to go all the way around.
Ow.
And as I was going all the way around, I'm thinking, I don't think my shoulder sockets move in this
I was
direction.
going to say you're going to screw up your rotator cuff or something there. You be careful.
So I let go and I fell to the ground.
Ow.
And everybody in the gym's going, oh, are you okay?
Oh my
and I
God.
get up and I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
It's like Gene Wilder and Stir Crazy. I haven't felt this good in years.
My God. Oil me. Wow, that's intense.
That was the first time I was upside down since then.
Wow. And you did not collapse though this
At the
time.
gym.
You lowered yourself gracefully.
I did.
Yeah, the Bulgarian judge I saw gave you an 8.2.
Bulgaria. That's in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
That's the
Bulgaria.
yes, absolutely.
I've lost that car. All right.
Yeah.
Very nice, Patty. I think
Patty.
I think you can handle this late night.
I like PM Patty.
You seem to be a little
More awake.
no.
Well, I just hope George is always. I mean, he just needs to be a regular.
Well, I have more friends.
I don't doubt it.
I'm sure you do.
Do they speak to you?
Of course they do. No one else can hear them, but yes, they do.
I'm just curious. My. Well, it was lovely.
I can introduce you to all of them.
We have time. Wednesdays is Patty Galoon Hansen Day around here, and that makes it a wonderful
It's
day.
actually Patty Galoon Hansen night.
Night. Excuse me.
Night.
I'm working on that. I have to retool my spiels, which sounds like a really painful operation. Yeah, I'm bringing my spiels in for a retooling. Anyway, it was wonderful to see you this evening, and can't wait to see what you cook up for us next Wednesday.
Okay.
Evening.
I'll bring another one of my friends along.
Please do. Yes, anyone's always welcome, he says with pure dread and terror.
Yes. Sheer dread.
If I can get my office assistant, maybe.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Michael!
Yeah, I love my job. I love everything about it. Right?
Oh, man.
The office assistant thing, it's really working for me.
Oh boy!
I bet.
You take the first letter of every word he says on the show. You could spell out the words "call the police."
It's right into the ham and bubbly skit. Yeah.
Two taps for yes, one tap for no. All right, Patty, we're gonna turn you loose on society. We'll see you.
Or poor Mike.
Next week. All right, take care.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Patty.
Congratulations, guys, on your evening show.
A promotion.
It's fun. I like it.
It's a promotion.
All right, there goes Patty. We're out. Yeah, all right.
Guys, yeah.
8 o'clock. I just hit the button. It's kind of an accidental tap.
We missed quickly. We missed National Rice Pudding Day. Nobody cares.
Oh, jeez.
It is National Book Lovers Day.
I know.
Did you know that?
Yeah, we had a patron tell us at like 3 o'clock this afternoon.
At 3 o'clock.
Like, oh, yeah, we knew that. Yeah, awesome.
These numbers from 2018 aren't bad, but this is depressing to me. 24%, the percentage of American adults who have not read a book in 2018.
Yeah,
one book.
Yeah.
But this is uplifting.
This is
uplifting. 6, the number of books by Dr. Seuss that rank among the top 20 best-selling children's books of all time. He has 6 of the top 20.
There you go. See, everyone's getting trained appropriately.
Yeah. We didn't even get a chance to talk about the Sputnik crash site in Manitowoc. You've never, you never told me about this.
They have a festival every year.
Do they?
Yeah, people like wrap themselves up in tinfoil to look like aliens and walk around downtown Manitowoc. At which time, of course, I always say, you didn't need the foil, buddy.
I was going to say. What the hell?
Anyway, that's okay. Yeah. I've never actually gone, but I've heard good things. You can probably get a brat, a beer, and some tinfoil to put on your head. So it works.
Interesting.
Well, we got to save something for tomorrow. I mean, we're daily again.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch Escape from LA. You said it's no good, huh?
I didn't say it was. It's not no good. It's not great.
A lot of people didn't like Escape from New York. I loved Escape from New York.
Anybody who doesn't like Escape from New York is clearly not trustworthy and needs to be flushed.
I thought it was great. Let's see. So tomorrow night, we don't know if we're having Dr. Kelly. We hope we are.
I'm gonna reach out tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna reach out tonight. Right off this airline here.
We're gonna have
a taxi to the gate.
We didn't talk about Mel's and all the stuff we got to talk about.
Mel's
Sunday, August 20th is a big day for them.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
I'm going to get a fan in here because I'm schwitzing.
Okay. Terry Sweet, he's going to be live from Nashville tomorrow night.
That's damn cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
He right away, I put out that post within 5 minutes. You guys are moving tonight?
Didn't ask me.
He said, could you move? And I'm like, yeah, well,
yeah,
it's been months in the planning, years in the execution has taken years.
I mean, we didn't move to Nashville, but we moved to nighttime. It's still a move. We had a move.
It is a move.
Yes.
we feel more unencumbered, which is probably
we do. Yes. I feel internally, externally unencumbered. Good. So that's good. Anyway, I'm gonna go polish off this bottle. And we are going to
tomorrow night. The other thing is, tomorrow night we'll be back. I am going to spend from 5:30 to 6:30 at the Cedarburg Art Museum, Hop Gods Beer Garden.
Oh, you're going to get pre.
I'm going to pedal. I'm going to skedaddle my keister back along the bike path and zoom in at 7 o'clock on the dot.
Oh boy, you're going to be pre-lubricated,
like you were tonight.
No, I was kind of I started once we went live. I started to pour down the sauce. So, it's good. I like this nighttime stuff. This is neat.
Yep. Hopefully it works with Dr. Kelly. Yeah. But if not, we'll figure out a time to record her and get her.
We'll punt. You were jerkier than usual tonight. Not talking about attitude. More like signal. So, and I think it's because at nighttime, I think more people in your area are probably on their computers. So you're, if you can hardwire your laptop to your router somehow, that will probably help that a lot. Is your router near your laptop, or is it like on the next floor? It's downstairs.
Yeah.
Any chance you could do a change of venue and do your show from downstairs, or is that
sure?
That could probably help a lot. And does your laptop have a Cat 5 cable jack on it, or do we have to get an adapter?
I know.
Okay, it looks like a big phone jack. We'll discuss technical issues off the air because this won't go
I
well.
don't know about a Big Jack.
Okay, all right, here we go.
You called that for many years.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Every morning at the mine, Big Bad Jack. All right. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. This is wild. I'm going to push the end broadcast.